Hello, hockey fans. Today is Saturday, April the 11th, the final Saturday of the regular season, and like all Saturdays, it is a loaded one. We have 15 games on the schedule, and speaking of loaded, a lot of teams can clinch playoff spots today. 9 teams have already officially made it, but today 5 more can get in, leaving just 2 left, with just a few days left. So who can join the playoff party? What 5 teams can join the playoff party today? Well, let's talk about it. The Boston Bruins are looking to get into playoffs today, and they're actually underway right now. The Bruins were the first game in this loaded Saturday, and they can join the playoff party after missing out last year. All they need is a win against the Lightning in any fashion. Right now, the first period's over and it's scoreless, so it's still pretty much they still pretty much have a shot. Or if they get 1 point, they need Detroit to lose, and either the Islanders or Flyers lose. If the Bruins lose in regulation, they can still get in. They'll need Detroit to lose in regulation, and either the Islanders or Flyers to lose in regulation. And of course, I think I remember who some of the teams play. I think the Flyers are playing Winnipeg. As far as the Islanders and Red Wings are playing, I'll have to kind of look that up. But yeah, that's what Boston will need. They kind of struggled for a good bit, but the Ottawa Senators can clinch a playoff spot today, and it's pretty simple. All they need is a win over the Islanders. That's what the Islanders are playing. They need a win over the Islanders, doesn't matter how, and they need a Detroit loss, doesn't matter how. And Detroit's playing New Jersey, 95 Finals rematch. So yeah, Ottawa can get in, even though it's been kind of up and down for them. They've been below and above the playoff line, but they've been staying afloat for the most part for the last about week or so. So it does look like they have a really good chance to get in. They have a good chance. As far as positioning, I think the top three in the Atlantic might be out of the picture, but they might pass Boston and get the number one wild card, which is the same position they had last year. Edmonton Oilers can try to get in. The last time they could clinch, they didn't play. I think they were idle, but this time they can get in and handle their business, or at least handle some of it. Um, the Oilers play the Kings, who are also jockeying for position. But the Oilers play the Kings today, and all they have to do to clinch a playoff spot is go to overtime. That's it. They need at least 1 point. They need at least 1 point in that game, so go to overtime, they get it. Or they need they need the Jets to how they put it. They need anything in their they need anything in that Jets game except a regulation win from Winnipeg. So Jets win in overtime, shootout, or lose in any fashion. Edmonton's in, and of course Edmonton, they're the back-to-back defending West champs, and they're looking to get back in the playoffs so they can try to get to the final for the third straight year. But yeah, Edmonton is 1 point away from getting in. For the first time this season, the Golden Knights can get in. Of course, it's been up and down for them too, and they, much like the Canes, have been kind of relying on the overtime loss point. They have quite a few of them, not as many as LA does, but Vegas actually has a chance to get, well, sort of. They sort of have a chance to get in because they're in Denver. Yeah, they're in Denver. They're in Denver. So if Vegas wins, they're in, or 1 point plus a Nashville loss and a Winnipeg loss, neither had to be in regulation. Or if they lose in regulation and playing against the Avs, they will. We'll beat them. We'll beat Vegas. But if Vegas loses in regulation, it'll take a Nashville regulation loss, a Winnipeg regulation loss, and a San Jose loss to get in. And I said Vegas, yeah, they've kind of relied on the 1 point, but it's interesting they can actually get in. The Ducks are one of the two teams who are not playing today, but they can get in. Because the Ducks, it's been kind of up and down for the Ducks. It looked like the Ducks were going to really win the Pacific, not run away with it, but win the Pacific. And then they started slipping a bit. They slipped down as far as third place. Still a playoff. They have slipped out of that lead. They can still take that lead because the Pacific Division is not only close. It's not good. It's not a good division this year. But if Edmonton and Vegas kind of slip out of the banana peel or two, the Ducks are right back on top. But as far as today, like I said, the Ducks are not playing today, but they can get in. There's only one way they can get in today. They need the Predators to lose regulation against Minnesota. They need the Sharks to lose to Vancouver, doesn't matter how. And they need the Jets to lose in regulation to Philly. That's the Ducks' only way in today. Because again, the Ducks are off today. And I kind of do hope the Ducks win the Pacific. It would be something they did, but I don't. It's going to be tough considering Edmonton's actually playing kind of well, even with Draisaitl out. And now the story with the Oilers is Draisaitl may not even make it back for the playoffs. Ooh, or for the start of the playoffs. He'll be back. He'll probably be back around. I'd say if I had to pinpoint him, they'll probably try to bring him back around game 3, 4. But as far as like game 1, no. But yeah, the Ducks. The Ducks have a chance to get in too, and it should be very interesting to see playoff hockey in the OC for the first time since 18. And there, once again, it's a schedule a very loaded Saturday, the final Saturday of the regular season. And of course, if any of these teams clinch, I'll be back here to congratulate said teams. And it's gonna be very interesting. I don't really expect all 5 to clinch, but watch that happen. So anyway, that is my video. If you like this video, click the like button if you're on YouTube. Click subscribe if you want more. If you're on TikTok and Instagram, feel free to hit that follow button. And of course, again, if any of these teams clinch, I'll be back here to congratulate them. So stay tuned for that.